So for the last 30 days, I decided to try an experiment and see what would happen if I skipped my classes for pretty much a whole month. And so that's exactly what I did, and this is what happened. And so for the entire year, my attendance in my classes was pretty much 100%. I would barely skip any classes unless I really was that lazy. But because I just saw success with going to classes, so I assumed that if I stopped going to classes, my grades would actually go down. But after going to so many of the lectures, I just realized that some of them were just so boring and that I would barely focus during those lectures anyways. So I was like, what if I just did all my studying away from the lectures? I just started to slowly skip out on some of the more boring lectures, and then now pretty much skipping most of my lectures throughout the week. What I started to do is just focusing more on the textbook, and then also just looking at the lecture slides online and making my notes from there. And then I kind of just realized that as long as I just stayed as motivated or as disciplined as I was from when I was going to lectures, I could study for the exams pretty much very similarly to the same level as if I went to classes. And this is not just from how I feel, but I've been performing pretty much the same on my exams anyways. And even on one of my exams, I got like 5% higher than the last term test. And my biggest realization is that I just had so much FOMO, like fear of missing out, important information or something that was not covered in the lecture slides. But like realistically, it's really hard to stay focused when the lecture is so boring anyways, that even if I was there, I probably would have had the same learning experience as if I just studied on my own. And so even though this is a short video, I just kind of wanted to reflect on this short experiment and on my realization that you can still do really good on your classes if you skip your lectures, right? You just have to make sure you stay disciplined even when you're at home. And I still do my work. I still like go to the gym, and I still do everything else that I used to do. But now I can kind of get more time and replacing the time I spend in my lectures with something that might be worth my time even more. Hope that helped someone, and just get to work, bro.